welcome to my 5-minute Vampire the Masquerade plots. This session will be a minor clan special. So characters will be taken only from the minor clans at the moment. Which clans will that be? Cappadocia, Baali, and Salubri. Okay, this is going to be fun. And start. Okay, this session is going to be for characters who are very much marginalized, fleeing, always in danger of discovery. All three of these clans have huge amounts of enemies, so your coterie or whatever it is, just by revealing who they are, they're probably dead. So the Salubri and the Cappadocians have probably hooked up, no more than one Salubri. They really like the clan, but multiple characters don't really work for them. So one Salubri character, maybe a bunch of Cappadocians, they've hooked up on mutual, the oppressed bands together. And they continue, they try and rub along. One of them tries to search Golconda, increase their humanity, basically do good. The others are obsessively researching into death. Maybe they've been together, not for too long, but they're trying to rub along and not rub each other the wrong way too much. And they interrupt a ritual. The Cappadocians, they're doing research into death. They set up their own ritual in a graveyard, waiting for recently deceased humans to go there, and they'll track their spirit across the veil. That's the idea, or see if there's a connection between their body and the spirit in general. They're using statistics, so they're going to do it across. Or whatever fits your characters the best. The Cappadocians doing some ritual. Turns out the Baali were planning to do, a Baali created a child in exactly the same place. They did it in the usual way, butchering lots of people, throwing the Baali to the bottom of the pit, the future Baali, and having them climb out. Now, all this butchering in the middle of the Cappadocians' ritual area, it was discreet so that humans could walk on it and lay their dead to rest there without sort of triggering anything. But anyway, all this butchering there immediately triggered it. The Baali panicked, fled, left their child in with the partially butchered bodies. And the child awakens just as the Cappadocians and the Salubri arrive. And then that is your coterie. Try and avoid them killing each other immediately. Have some NPCs amongst the Cappadocians, for instance, pointing out how the Baali is not intrinsically evil, he's just been made. And then have the Baali added, maybe in a sort of untrusted way, to the coterie. So they have to bring up, or they have to explain to the Baali what's going on, what she, let's say, has become, and maybe what kind of vampire she's become, that she's a Baali. She's not just an undead bloodsucker, she's a demon-worshipping undead bloodsucker. And have her react against that. Have the Salubri... Basically, after this, it's up to the players. you can, since they're all fleeing, you can always chuck Tremere or Giovanni or just basically anyone at them at any point if you want to get the group solidarity up. But the main dynamic now is basically how are these different players with different clans and different outlooks going to react to each other? Is maybe the Salubri going to try and change the Baali's outlook? Can you redeem a Baali? Probably, because they're not. She was human. Now she's a Baali. She probably has a lot of tendencies in the blood, but can you redirect them in other ways? The Cappadocians would probably be interested in seeing if there's, well, the reverse, if there's any hidden Baali knowledge within her that they can get access to, perfect their understanding of death, and she's, well, just panicking or getting to know her new life or whatever. So, I think there's some really potentially good roleplay dynamics there. Though don't forget to chuck a couple of blood hunts, or no, not blood hunts, but threats of discovery and stuff at them to keep the plot moving forward. Thank you. Feel free to make use of all of that as much or as little as you feel like.